friends, welcome back to my channel, dietcoke.and.diamonds. My name is Natalie, and today I am starting a new series on my channel, and I'm gonna call it, I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but basically there are a number of kits in my stash that if given the choice, again, I would not buy. I don't want to do them, quite frankly. Either my taste has changed or I bought them. This particular kit I got because it was on a really good sale. Just for whatever reason, I wouldn't buy it again. So I want to make these kits more fun to do for me. So I'm going to do challenges with all of these kits. This particular kit, Valentine Spaniel, and there's an image at or a view of the artwork by Maryline Cazenave, is the smallest kit in my stash currently. It is 33 by 33 centimeter. Why would I not buy it again? You can already look at this and tell because the background is just straight color blocking. So that's gonna be kind of a nightmare. But I thought it would be fun to challenge myself and see if I could finish this kit in one day. Now, I know my life scenario with my child and my dogs. And so I think one day is not practical, especially given that it's, I don't even know what time. It's 11:11, make a wish. And I haven't even started. So Olive is at a party right now. I was not able to go because my throat is sore and there will be a baby there and I didn't want to risk getting the baby sick. So this is the perfect time to start it, and I've decided to extend it to the weekend. So I am going to try to complete this kit by tomorrow night. And I'm just gonna kind of take you along for the journey. So we'll do the unboxing, and then I will kit it up, and then I'll start working on it. I will do some check-ins, and let you know like how far I've gotten at the end of today. Stuff like that, like if it's more enjoyable than I think it is. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants at this point, but I don't have any finishes yet for the month of March. So hopefully I can get this done. All right, so this is one of the older Diamond Art Club boxes. I'm not gonna go too much into the box because I don't think people really care. We have a toolkit. This is an older toolkit at this point. I'll show you like what's in here, just because people sometimes want to know. Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten that cover minder. That's fun. Okay, so we've got a pen and squishy. Again, if you get a newer Diamond Art Club kit, it's gonna have this kind of pen in it. But this is what came in these kits with the yellow toolkit bag. We've got washi tape and a cover minder. And I have never seen this cover minder. So it's this little heart. These have magnets on the back. Ooh, oh, and see, this is why they discontinued them, because the magnets completely came off. All you gotta do is put some like Gorilla Glue or E6000. These don't wanna come apart at all. What in the world? So what's supposed to happen is one of these magnets pops off, one is still stuck to this, and then you pull back your cover, put one magnet underneath it, and it holds your plastic back. But this one's broken, that's okay. But that's part of why they discontinued these. Here's the washi tape. And there's kind of a lot of washi tape on here. Like that's a pretty decent roll. Is that focused? I can't tell if it's focused. And then there's this little basic tray. We've got some multi-placers, a 4 and a 7, a little caddy with pink wax, and then a bag of baggies. I do keep the baggies because these are good baggies, and if I need them for whatever reason, like if Olive is doing a project and wants me to keep her drills for the project because she doesn't kit stuff up, or if there's like special drills that I want to keep, I'll use that. In our box, we have this little sticker. This is also not included anymore. It just looks a little bit different, but it gives us like our stats. I'm gonna put this in my logbook, just so I know which kit I'm talking about. And then we have our little baby canvas. Look how small, it's so little. All right, so let's open this thing up. Within our canvas is our drills. And then it used to come with this little thank you pamphlet, tips and tricks, a QR code for the VIP Facebook group, blah, 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 some discount codes, blah, blah, blah. And then here is the sticker sheet. These are pre-cut sticker labels that I will use to kit up this kit. This kit only has 29 colors and 2 of them are ABs. And then there's another bigger look at the original artwork. I generally will put the big sticker in with my kit up system because I kit several things up at one time. And so that helps me to keep track of which kit is what. And if I haven't actually started it, I'll put this sticker in there as well until I start it, and then this will go in the logbook, if that makes sense. All right, so let's look at this little baby. I'm gonna roll it backwards because it looks pretty tight. Diamond Art Club uses poured glue, which means it's okay to roll these kits backwards to help them lay flat. I will also, because this does look pretty, like it wants to roll in on itself, I will also probably put it under something heavy while I kit up. But here she is. Look at how small it is. Oh, wow. It's a lot of color blocking, although there is some shading going on up here. This is an old Diamond Art Club kit. I don't even remember when I got this one. It was on one of those like Good Morning America sales, and you could get like 2 for super cheap. And I think I got this one and one other one at that time. I wish this was a partial, to be honest. I wish the background, I didn't have to worry about it, but it's not, and so here we are. But yeah, that's a look at our little kit. I think you can almost see the bottom. There's the bottom. So, Diamond Art Club rounds used to have these like really obnoxious guide circles. They don't really have that anymore. So placement on this is going to be kind of key. But I'm not that worried about it, to be honest. It's just going to be what's going to be. So yeah, this is our kit. And then these are the drills. I don't usually show the drills because, like, I don't think anyone really cares. But in case you do, I'll show you the specials because I'm about to kit this up. So, sorry for that obnoxious crinkle. I actually like the crinkle, and I do have a thing with, like, noise, but I like the crinkle. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess I'll just show them all to you. Okay, so there's 307 and 894, which look almost identical. Then we got 893, 892, 666. Fun fact, 666 is my favorite DMC color. I love that bright red. 321, 606, 402, and 3776. Then we've got 498, 891, another 891. Did I already say 891? I feel like I did. Maybe not. I don't know. No, I didn't. Never mind. Lies. 301, 814, 3856, 712, 400, 300, 738, 951. 141 is our first AB, and you can see there's like a coating on those to make them like just extra sparkly. 739, 945, 3853, 3854, 938, 3371. 102 is our other AB. To be honest, I do not like 102 because this is probably charted in the eyes and the nose, and it is. To me, this makes eyes and the nose look strange because it gives off a green effect. It doesn't give the black. So I will swap these out for regular 310 drills when I get to that section. And then we've got these two. So those are all of our colors. But like I said, I don't usually show the colors because 1, I don't empty the drills when I do unboxings. And 2, I just don't think people care. So let me know, do you care? Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this little thing kitted up and I will get started. It is Saturday, March 22nd. My goal is to have this done by tomorrow, March 23rd. So I will do some check-ins and let you know, how it's going. But I just thought I would start doing like challenges with the kits I no longer, that I would not buy again. The kits that I regret. My regret kits. Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, all right, I'll see you in the next clip. hopefully the time lapse was just inserted, and if it wasn't, my easy. But I just kitted this up. It is now 11:35. I'm gonna eat something real quick, so that I don't have to stop for lunch, and then I'm gonna get started on, what is this kit called? Valentine Spaniel, which, I mean, you know, this would be more fitting if it was actually Valentine's Day, but to be honest, this is just the smallest kit in my stash. As far as the challenges go for these regret kits, this is the only one I'm planning to do this way, because the other regret kits are just way too big. But because this one was so small, I thought this would be a fun little challenge. So here I am, I'm kitted up into Harbor Freights. I did have to stick some dryer sheets in like the colors that had a lot, because there was a little bit of static. So in case you saw that and wondered what I was doing, I was just putting dryer sheets in there to help with the static. But overall, kitting up was pretty easy. There wasn't a ton of static in any of the colors except, like I said, the ones that had a lot. So yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Okay, so it's like 3 o'clock. And let me show you what I've gotten done on this kit. And I can't, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a me thing or a true thing, but I can't flip the camera. So I decided to do the background and then whatever. So okay, let me think about how to say this. So there's 4 colors that make up like the background, right? But then those colors are also in some of the elements of the kit. So I'm working on the background colors only so far, but I mean, I feel like I have gotten quite a bit done on this little thing. So do I think I'm going to finish this anytime soon? I mean, I hope so. We'll see. Okay, so it's 3:40. I haven't made much more progress, but my Roomba vacuum just got here, so I'm gonna set this up, take a little break. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this. We'll see. Hi guys. Okay, so it's like 10:45 and I'm done with the background. Let me see if I can do this. I'm so tired. Okay, so you can see all of the background is done. So I just have the Spaniel and the box and the cupcakes. If I had started this at 8 a.m., I absolutely could have finished this today, I think. I also took a several hour break earlier. I had to go pick Olive up and I had dinner, got her to bed, took a shower. So yeah, that was several hours of time that I wasn't focused in on this because I had to, you know, do mom things. So I'm extremely tired. I have a cold that's like coming on, like a sinus thing. I think I'm gonna go to bed, and then tomorrow I'm gonna leave this out. Tomorrow I'll start on it at like 8 a.m. I think I can finish this challenge because I definitely think this will be done by tomorrow night at a reasonable hour, not like midnight because I'm not staying up that late. So yeah, I'm excited about this, and I think my placement actually looks pretty good. Like, it's kind of, I can't flip the camera around when I'm already like but I mean, I don't feel like it looks too bad, and I did multi-place this. What do you think? I was watching a video that Christy Ann did recently, and she was talking about how when you multi-place, you should only go in one direction the whole time, because if you don't, it looks more crooked. And so I started only vertically multi-placing and then single placing anything I had to do horizontal. I think she's right, because I do think it looks a lot better. So that might be a little life hack I take into my diamond painting. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed and start on this baby in the morning. I might try to do a time lapse of some of this, of me actually working on it. So we'll see if I do that. You'll see that next. But yeah, I'm impressed with myself that I got this background done. There were some spots of confetti that made it like joyful when the color like transitions were happening. but it's still way too much pink. Like, I love pink. Pink's my favorite color, but I'm so sick of pink. So I'm excited to work on some browns tomorrow, to be quite frank. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next clip. Good morning, happy people. So I started working on this again at 8:05. It is now around 10:30. I'm about to go upstairs, get dressed, brush teeth, all the things. But look at how much I've gotten done. I'm stoked. So I did a time lapse of some of like the little cupcakes, like the liners and stuff. I'm trying to do all of the red because I'm so sick of the red, and then I'm gonna go back in and do the browns. So like the cupcakes themselves and then the actual dog. But I am definitely gonna finish this challenge. I'm so stoked about it. And I definitely think had I started this at like 8 a.m. yesterday, having it already kitted up, I think I could have finished it in one day. So I'm excited about this little challenge. Unless something completely crazy happens today and completely derails me, I think I should be good. I do need to run to the store at some point, but I don't think that'll take long. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted and give you another update later. Bye. Okay, guys, I took the plastic off. And this is what I have left. I've done all of the red and all of the pink. So now I just have like creams and browns and the cupcakes. And then obviously our face here. This is a white, I believe it's a white, yeah, 141. A white AB is in the hearts. And then I think I'm gonna time lapse the face. Let me zoom in. And I need to go into my stash of already kitted up kits to get some black some black round drills, because, sorry, I'm holding this with my hands, so it's kind of shaky. Here's the black AB, and as you can see, that's like giving green, and I don't like that in my, it's just not the right effect for eyes and a nose, in my humble opinion. So I don't know why I even kitted those up. But, so I'm gonna go look for that, and I won't need too many, and they always send way more 310 than you need. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, replace those. I'll time lapse the little face, and hopefully this will be done soon. It is 12:47. We are making great progress. Okay guys, so Olive is on FaceTime with the twins and they're playing Roblox. So you might hear some rockets in the background. I'm gonna listen back, and if it's too loud, I'll just cut this. But I am done with the cupcakes. So all I have left is the dog. So I'm gonna do a time lapse of the dog. Probably not the whole thing. I still need to go look for some black drills to replace those 310 ABs. It is 2:15. This is for sure gonna be done probably before dinner time, and I am so stoked about it. I really wish I had more like little kits in my stash so I could do this again sometime. Yeah, so enjoy this time lapse, and the next clip I'm checking in on should be like a post review. I'm so stoked. Okay, guys. Dun, 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 dun. I did it! I finished at 3:30. here's my post review. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would, because there was spurts of confetti, like where the colors change up here, and then the dog itself was a lot of line blocking. There was some shading in the cupcakes. This part of like the hat box was probably the worst. Is this a hat box? That's what it looks like. But is it supposed to be a cake box? I don't know. Whatever it is. That was kind of tedious. Obviously, like, all of this was kind of tedious. But, yeah. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. I'm not loving the way his eyes look, though. Like, I know he's supposed to be, like, squinting, but it just looks a little bit strange to me. I don't know. I do think it looks better than if I had done the AVs. So let me zoom you in on the face. Definitely better than if I had done the AV. So yeah, there was quite a lot of trash in this kit. A lot of drills stuck together, a lot of drills with tabs. And normally, like, tabs aren't that big of a deal on a round kit, but they were, like, noticeably big. So quite a lot of trash, but still plenty to finish. I'm running my kit down film now so you can see how many I had left. They did all fit in a small Muni Made tray, but it was not a lot of colors to begin with. It was only, how many colors was it? 29 colors. So yeah, that was my challenge for my first kit I would not buy again. Let me go wrangle this dog that's driving Olive nuts, and then I'm gonna come back with some final thoughts on this challenge and what this series is going to be. 1 minute. Okay, so more about what this series is going to be. So I talked to a few friends to come up with the name, and we came up with 4, and I think I've narrowed it down to 1. So the name suggestions were the regrets persist, and so do I. Taste Change Tuesday, and I like that a lot, but I want to get back to having whip-in chats on Tuesday, and then these would go up on Saturdays if I stick to my Tuesday, Saturday posting schedule. So I don't want to do that one. The next one is a series of regrets, and then the next one is working through my regrets. I like both of those a lot. So it's going to be between those two. I think working through my regrets. Or a series of regrets. A series of regrets. I want to add challenge in there somewhere. I don't know. I'm still workshopping this. So I will have figured it out hopefully by the time this video gets posted. But those were the 4 suggestions that my friends gave me, and I like all 4 of them, to be honest. So anyway, I don't want this to be like offensive to any artist, because I mean, at the end of the day, your taste just changed, and my taste has changed for a lot of this artwork. This particular kit that I just finished, what is it even called? Valentine Spaniel by Maryline Cazenave. I like the artwork. I think it's super cute. The reason I would not buy it again is because of the background. So that has nothing to do with the artwork itself. It's completely about, now I know, even though this kit was super cheap when I got it, I think it was like half off or something on the Good Morning America sale. Even though it was a good deal, I still don't need to jump on it just because it's a good deal. Like, if I don't want to actually complete it. Anyway, that's what the Stash Detox is all about. So I need to go through, I'm going to go through and narrow down in my gem flow what are my kits that I want to include in this series. And then I'm going to try to do some sort of challenge with each one to make it more enjoyable to complete. I know what my next challenge kit is going to be. It's going to be Marine to Life. Who is the artist? I don't remember, but I'll pop it up because I can't remember right off the top of my head. I think Abraham Hunter or Image World. I don't remember. Either way, Marine to Life is going to be the next one that I do. That kit is huge, so it's obviously not going to be a speed run like this one. I don't know that I'll have any more speed runs, honestly, because I just don't have the small kits. I don't have any small kits left in my stash. So I'm just going to come up with some challenges to kind of make it more enjoyable and make me want to work on them. But in the next video I might, for this series, I might list the kits somewhere, or I'm gonna write them down for myself so that I know how many there's gonna be. Off the top of my head, I can think of like 4. So we will see. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what kind of challenges would you like to see me do? I can let you know already, I'm planning to single place challenge Marine to Life. 1, because it's an older Diamond Art Club square, and I know the drill field's not gonna be tight, and it's old drills. And 2, I don't know why else. I really don't know why else. I just don't want to have the gapping problem that I had with Christmas morning. And yeah, so that's my plan for Marine to Life. I'll probably do an unboxing soon for that one because I want to get that one started, since that one is going to take me a long time. That's going to be several months, where I just pull it out when I'm in the mood. So yeah, let me know what kind of challenges would you like to see me do on these kits. One of them is the Richard Lorenz birds one that I have, Family Circus. That's one. One of them is a Spangler. It's called Moonlight Bath. That is going to be in the Spangler Smackdown. So I'll have to think about when I want to do that, because I will be doing that against Train of Dreams as a Spangler Smackdown. So that could be the challenge. I don't know. It's just like something to get myself wanting to work on these kits that I really would not get again. So anyways, I hope you all have a great day and enjoyed this video. And I will chat with you guys later. Bye guys.